Gaming on your LG OLED is a lot of fun. However, it's incredible when the TV is larger than life. Now, you tried your best to make this TV look good when playing Elden Ring. However, there are so many discrepancies and weird fluctuations with weather and blackload rays here and there that, well, you just couldn't get to actually sitting down and enjoying this on your expensive TV because it doesn't really look that good. I don't know, man. It's not a good thing, man. The PS5 Pro is a scam. Don't believe anything else that anyone else says. It costs twice as much here in the EU, and there is barely any performance gain. Don't listen to it when people say PS5 Pro is good, man. Don't. Oh my fucking god, this is bright. Okay, most likely you've been playing this game really wrong. So, oh my god, this is emitting a lot of heat. This is really warm. Like this, I don't know if this is being picked up on camera. How warm is this? Wait. What the? The screen is 52 degrees Celsius at the warmest point right now on the display. That is insane. Now, it's impossibly bright. I can't show it off on camera. I won't show off. Oh my god, I'm actually shocked sitting next to the TV right now. The sad thing is, I can see on camera that these yellows and reds are not being captured by the phone whatsoever. This looks exactly like fire in real life. So I won't waste your time. I haven't done a complete calibration of this game yet, but honestly I don't think I can improve it much more than this. So, how to get up those luminance benefactors from the places where you couldn't get them from before. So, how to get this exact place in the game. We are at the Altos Plateau. We zoom in and the spawn point is Prison Town Church. Now we spawn at this place and we make sure at this little beacon thingy here that we want to change it past time to noon. If we change it to noon and we're really lucky and we get the correct weather type, we should see that we don't have any heavy fog and it will look slightly orangey outside. Okay, good. Now we know that we are in correct circumstances and whoa, that is bright. Okay, now we click system, we go into the settings, we make sure HDR is enabled. On the PS5 Pro, you can performance setting, prioritize quality, turn off ray tracing. If you're on a normal PS5, pick frame rate mode. Now, go into image quality and you want to dial adjust brightness down all the way to remove the discrepancies in the midtones because it's blue in this game. You want to dial up that back as much as possible. Maximum brightness 2000 nits and adjust saturation. We boost that to 8 from 5. Now, this is BT 2020 color. Oh my god, it's absolutely insane. This is how everyone wants their TV to look. Now, I'm gonna move that away because that's actually gonna get image retention like crazy. That it's really bright. Okay, so let's look up here instead so that we have some brightness on my face. Okay, I also have to, I almost never record at this brightness anymore. But it looks great, don't get me wrong. Okay, so for this video, we're gonna use Cinema Home. This game requires another mode than Game Optimizer to get the full luminance output out of the TV on certain colors. So that's good. Cinema Home, we go brightness, 100, 150 off on dynamic tone mapping, and we need to use the professional mode setting to boost the luminance of certain colors. Then we go 100, 100, 100 just to make sure that we haven't got any limitations. Off on expression enhancer, that will just mess up the image. Motion eye care is my recommendation for everyone. I don't know what it does though, I haven't noticed anything. but it says that it's to help with glare and stuff, and honestly, I have issues with my eyes. I recommend everything that can help you out in the long run. So, correct mapping for this game is not auto or full, which is the exact same thing in this point. It is limited, which in most games is correct. If you look into the game and you look at midtones, you should see that it's a little washed out. If it's washed out, it doesn't really look like you want it to look, it's desaturated. You put limited and you should see how contrast creeps in, and now it looks more correct somehow. It's because the game was made and mapped with limited in mind for the televisions. So if you have it on auto, on the PlayStation and on the TV, it will default to full, but the game is not made in full. Even in HDR, it's made in limited. So go limited. This is actually a problem with most games on PS5. I don't know which games are actually using full. I think most are using limited as a factor, but most gaming monitors have this twisted around, so they will say full, and they will have the correct contrast at full. So don't care about it though. It's this whole thing. Limited for this game. Great. It works well for all games. 70 color depth, G8 on tint, native on color gamut, fine tune. We want to use the user selection preset. Blue we do -10 on the saturation, and on yellow we want a +25 on saturation and +10 on luminance. We go clarity, 30 on sharpness, super resolution on high. These do not matter as long as you have a VRR, ALLM or 120Hz signal. Either of those, these are not gonna work either way, so it doesn't matter at all. I use blue light reducer. However, this will dial down the nits tremendously, but it will make this, oh my god, but it will make the screen a little bit easier to look at for hours on end. Now, the settings that I'm using here, we can just check for real quick, but I do believe it's warm 50. Yes, warm 50, we haven't done anything to high point, but you can do 50, 50, 50, so +50 on all of the three, and you will boost the luminance beyond the peak of the panel slightly. It can go, let's say, your panel, you have won the lottery, and your panel accidentally peaks at 1168 nits on the 10% window. If you boost this, who knows? It might be hitting 1200 nits now. It is noticeably brighter, but be careful. Using a bright panel in a dark room and not taking a break every 2 hours or so can make your eyes go like mine. And no, I don't sit this close when I game, I sit like 2 meters away. I have gotten that comment like millions of times at this point. Millions. Okay, so warm 50, that's the calibration for this game. Now you should see deep blacks, the correct level of black level detail, but it should be slightly lower than artistic intent so that it looks more natural. But it will also be sharper than before, and as I said, if you're on PlayStation 5 Pro, you can use the quality preset and still get a clean 60 resolve, especially if you're using VRR, it's gonna be really good. Now, I don't remember which is, there we go. So now you have the lantern here, and you have some amazing specular detail coming off of the sword here, man. God, man. And if you go to my favorite place on this game, you should see something absolutely incredible. Now, I have to turn off the lights in the room for this actually, because this is insane. Okay, now, let's see. I actually gotta turn off the lights behind the TV as well, so I'll catch you in a second. Okay, here we are. We are now currently at Grove Side Cave. It's very close to the start of the game where the man says that you're maidenless. So now we're gonna move down this amazingly black cave. And you can see how the entire room caves in and just becomes tremendously black. We have some bright spots right here, and then it's black again. I'm actually walking around in pitch black darkness right now. I'm gonna crouch so that I don't get, oh my god. Yeah, this looks realistic as fuck. Holy crap. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, guys, I feel so bad for you if you have never experienced an OLED. This is really scary and really eerie. If I were to actually hear the audio now, this is super terrifying. I would never sit this close to play a game, but if I were at a 42-inch monitor from my screen, that would be amazing. Okay, so now we're gonna try to eliminate these dogs. Oh my god, fuck. I'm panicking. Oh fuck. Oh my god, it's so big. Why is it so big on the screen, man? You can enjoy this TV in your own time. And I will very, very quickly quit the game. Okay, so Elden Ring. This game is insane now on this TV. Now, you can boost other colors as well when you go into that fine-tune section. Just know, this will not look good with these settings for all movies and all TV, what is it called, like all games. This is specifically for Elden Ring. So it's a little weird compromising Cinema Home specifically for Elden Ring. But just know, man, I really recommend you to do this. Try it out. If you're playing Night Rain, you should probably boost blue plus 15. If you're playing Elden Ring, do minus 10 on blue in the saturation of the fine-tune setting. But that's it. This should be the definitive way to play this game. It does look good in HLG as well, and that is another look entirely. But this is the look that I recommend everyone that wants to play through this game and really get that whoa effect. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.